Hello Pisces, welcome to your reading. It is Sunday today. It is June the 22nd, 2025. I hope you guys are having a really good Sunday and had a nice weekend before you return back to the slave wheel. I'm returning back to the slave wheel tonight, so I'm going to try and get as many readings as I can done. I'm on for the next 4 nights and then off for 2, and then I'm back on for 9 on the trot without a break, so I'm really going to be struggling. So you guys, I'll try my best to give you a reading daily. Alright Pisces, let's just see what's going on in your love life. What is going on in Pisces love life right now? For those of you that have someone on your mind, or you're dealing with someone, or you just want to know, what's going on with a past person, or like I said, someone that you could be dealing with. Okay, first card out we have is honesty and truth. So there's something about the truth coming out, perhaps. Someone may open up to you about something. Give me more messages for Pisces. What is it that Pisces need to know at this time, Spirit? What are their messages for Pisces? Grass greener possibilities. Anything else for Pisces? Change and transition. Let's just get one more. There it is. Proposal, commitment. Whoa. Single, not in a relationship. Some of you are single right now. For some of you, there could be somebody else single right now. Call, hearing from them. Twin flame underneath that. Okay. All right. So honesty, grass greener, change and transition, proposal and commitment, and single, not in a relationship. All right, I don't know if I want to go. This deck is so big, you guys. I think I'm going to go in with this one. Yep. All right, give me messages for Pisces about their love life. What's currently going on for Pisces in their love life? 2 of Cups and work. Something about working on a connection, a soulmate connection here. There's somebody coming towards you, a soulmate. Interesting. Let's see what else we get as I cut the deck. Ooh, there's going to be jealousy, gossip, or there's been some kind of competition, some drama going on. All right. Give me messages for Pisces. What is it they need to know about their love life right now? Truth and honesty. Look, right there, first card. Okay, there's going to be some clearing of the air. We've got change and transition underneath that. And then we've got this 6 of Cups. This is like a reunion. Thinking back to the past, a soulmate connection, somebody thinking about you, or you thinking about them. It looks like there's going to be somebody that's been thinking about you may come towards you with the truth here. They may open up the lines of communication. For some of you, this could be that you haven't heard from this person for a while. 4 of Wands. Happy kind of celebration energy here. All right. High Priestess. Yeah, there's somebody that was maybe emotionally distant. Somebody that is your 10 of Cups here. Somebody was holding back the truth, maybe about how they felt about you, or about something else. You have Pisces, move it. Where will I put you, Pisces? Pisces candle in front. Let's just move that big freaking mega deck. It's like a mega deck, but it's actually one deck. But oh my god, I can barely hold this thing. in my hands. All right, let's just make some space here. There we go. All right. So the Chariot, something is about to happen fast here. You could be wondering which way to go with something that comes along. Tell me more for Pisces. Give me another card for Pisces, please. About this. So something could be happening fast. With that grass greener possibilities, yeah, there's very fast energy here because the Knight of Wands is fast energy. So there's somebody coming towards you. They could be a distance. There's something about travel. I love connection here. Commitment. Proposal, commitment. All right. Bottom of the deck, you have, there's somebody that you haven't been involved with for a while, and this was an intense connection. And it could be that this person left you out or you left them out because there may have been somebody else involved. There could have been a choice. Let's just see. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. What is the Ace of Swords for Pisces? What is the Ace of Swords for Pisces? So there's going to be some communication here, Pisces. Aquarius energy. There's somebody here that feels a sort of a destiny, a pull towards you, and it looks like they have some kind of hope for the future. They want to heal things, so they're coming in with communication, a clearing of the air, and hopes to heal something. Tell me about the Six of Cups. What is the Six of Cups for Pisces? What is the Six of Cups for Pisces? A realization and awakening. They've been thinking about you, Pisces. They've been looking back to the past, and they've had a realization that you are the one. Yeah, this person's making some kind of a decision, a judgment call. They've been thinking about you, thinking and missing you. What is the Four of Wands? Four of Wands was supposed to be a happily ever after energy here. Twin flame connection, 11-11. Two souls becoming one. What is the Four of Wands? Yeah, there's a sense of wanting to fight for something here. Fighting for love's cause and ignoring what anybody else is going to say about this. It's like there's opposition, but there's somebody that's willing to fight for this cause. What is the Chariot? What is the Chariot? What is the Chariot for Pisces? What is the Chariot for? Yeah, okay. Ace of Pentacles. You know when you make a decision and you realize something and then you think, oh my God, enough time's passed, or it could happen that way, that too much time can pass. Then there's this kind of like mad rush to save something, you know, like in the movies. I know it's like a poor example, but you know, in the movies where they realize that that's the one and they're about to get on a train or an airplane and fly away, and oh, you'll never see them again. And so it's like that kind of mad rush. Once you realize your love for someone here, and it's like you want to begin the rest of your life with this person. It's kind of like that. What the hell was that noise? Somebody hoovering out their car. Hey, hey, hey. And here's the thing, they never even go out in the car often enough to get it that dirty, but they clean the car nearly every day. Some people actually need to get a job, like a paid job, instead of being on benefits all the time. And then they're bored and they're like, what can I do? I know, I'll cut my grass for the 5th time this week. I'll hoover the car out for the 7th time this week. I don't know. But yeah, it's that kind of energy where yeah, they want a new beginning. They want to quickly come in with this offer, you know, because they realize, you know, Pisces, there you are, Queen of Cups, you are the one. So tell me about the Knight of Wands. What is the Knight of Wands for my delicious Pisceans friends? Yeah, communication, truth. Will you listen to me? So there is this kind of like, I feel like when this person comes back around, you know, this is somebody that may have approached you at this as this kind of Knight of Wands energy, where they have been inconsistent and yeah, they're kind of like player energy, you know. But I feel like you will listen to them, but there will be some kind of boundaries about this, about what's happened in the past. The Tower. Yeah, an ending. Sorry, that's my cup of tea going down my stomach. And that too. Any more? No, okay, good. We're finished here. Right, so the King of Cups, yeah. Somebody that may have reached a level of maturity. But this person, I feel like they also, I mean, they could be Scorpio energy. There's somebody that, I don't know if they like to drink. They've got a kind of like a wimpy look on their face, don't they? Very wimpy look. They're like inebriated. So yeah, somebody, and I feel like they're kind of like try to control their emotions here, because let me just see the Queen of Cups. Yeah, she's always serving and bringing food and being really sweet, and I don't know, a little bit too subservient for my liking, but you know, it's fair if, you know, there's equal give and take. I'm all for tradition, I really am, but only if the other person's putting the work in too, keeping their end of the deal up. I mean, even this fish, this cat is catching the fish around here. Come on. So there's somebody that I don't know why I'm picking up a kind of like inebriated, sort of lazy energy. Somebody that doesn't want to get their feet in the water. Yeah, they're very comfortable just sitting there in their little island, in their little world. Completely oblivious. But there's been no contact, perhaps. There's maybe secrets kept, or yeah, there was a Tower moment here. All right, so tell me more about this Star. What is the Star? What is this feeling a divine connection here and hope and healing for the future? Tell me more about the Star. Okay, this one then. Yeah, some kind of, what do you call it? Oh God, I'm lost for words. This is the thing when you're speaking, you know, when you're doing public speaking, and you know you use these words at reunion, there we go, but you use these words all the time, but then when you're speaking, it's like it just, you know, eludes you completely. The Hermit, Virgo energy. This is somebody that's been going through something, Pisces. They've been giving this great thought. They have matured. They have grown in wisdom. Yeah, they've made some stuff happen here. Yep. They want to make this happen, this renewal with you. Tell me about the Judgment. What is Judgment? Why is Judgment here? While they've been mulling over things at night, not sleeping, they have had realizations about this connection. They've been really thinking. They've been writing a lot in their diaries, or basically in their mind. The separation. They've just not been sleeping. They're still kind of trying to get over you, but they can't. They've just got this in mind all the time. They've got how maybe they betrayed you, or they hurt both of you, because I feel like when somebody thinks they've hurt just one person, in given time, when they start to think back and they realize the connection, then they realize they've actually hurt themselves, and they've done more damage because theirs is a belated pain. Whereas, say, like, you know, Pisces, you've had time maybe to sort of get over things and accept, you know, there's those how many 4 steps to the grieving process. It's like you're kind of like on the 4th one there, just beginning, you know. But yeah, They want to fight for this. You know, they want to come in with another offer, but they're very aware that you may reject them. They'll see you as a missed opportunity here. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. What is the Ace of Pentacles? So it could be that you may not expect this person to try and come back. Yeah, I feel like this is not going to be easy for them. This is difficult for them to pluck up this amount of courage because of fear of rejection. I mean, it's quite scary, isn't it? It's like reaching out to somebody once you realize something, whether you're in the wrong or not. Especially if you're in the wrong, it's going to be even worse, isn't it? But like, plucking up that courage to come in and say, I'm sorry, but not just that, but to ask for somebody to take you back, you know? Well, I've never had to do it. Well, I never had to, actually, have I? I can't remember. Maybe I blocked it out because it was so humiliating. I don't know. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. What is the Queen of Swords for Pisces? Queen of Pentacles. If you're going to make me an offer, if I'm going to give myself to you, if I'm going to wash your underwear and become your Queen of Pentacles, you need to do things by my rules. And it's like, put the toilet seat down, put the dirty socks and skinny marked underwear in the hamper, please, because it smells so bad, even the cats are playing around it. You know, it's like that kind of energy. But yeah, it's like you're going to be laying down some kind of, sorry you guys, laying down some kind of terms. If you're going to accept this offer from this person, I've sacrificed enough. I've sacrificed a lot. I've waited for you to, you know, come back. I've waited for this whirlwind romance. I've waited for you to change, to finally get on the right path, to realize this fated past life connection that we should both be happy with, that you should be committing to, and not looking at other women or men or whatever, because you're in a commitment with me. But yeah, a tower happened, so you had to move on. But yeah, I feel like you are going to listen to this person, Pisces. All right, let's just see, what is the outcome? Let's go in with a different deck. In fact, let's go in with this one. In fact, is there anyone new coming towards Pisces? For those that really aren't interested in this person coming back, is there new coming in for Pisces? Will this person have to compete for Pisces, because there's their new coming in for Pisces? As we're getting sick of the old. Sometimes I pick up on you guys. No one ever remembers that. They only remember, oh, it's the same energy, it's the past again. But they never remember the new. Is there new coming in for Pisces? Is this only person that's coming back towards Pisces, a past person, or is there new? Does Pisces have new coming? Yes, you do. Look, a wish fulfillment. But somebody's not going to be happy here. This four of the one that's separated from you right now. Yeah, you have a new. This is why the Lovers is here. Hello. So yeah, someone's going to be not very happy. So you have a decision. Tell me more about the Fool with the Nine of Cups. Tell me about the Fool. That was the Hierophant that was teetering over there. Unexpectedly, because you've got a decision, haven't you? You've got a decision, Pisces. So that's what's unexpected. And like with this Lovers, is you're going to have a difficult choice. Tell me more about this Fool energy with the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Swords and the Tower, please, for Pisces. For Pisces, tell me more about this. Tell me more for Pisces. Ooh, what the hell? Too many. What's this? Chariot. Things happening fast. Things could easily get out of control. You're going to be in your intuition here. You may keep this quiet as well with the High Priestess. You're going to have to make a decision based on intuition here. Oh, do I, you know, you are very highly sought after, Pisces. You're looking good. Look, 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 look. The Lovers. I told you, the Lovers, the Lovers. Yeah, you have a decision about who to give to here. Gemini energy, Virgo energy. Who do I put my energy towards? One of these is a soulmate, though. Yeah, look, one of these is a soulmate. There's a, ooh, Pisces, there's a new person. Ooh, a decision. Oh my God, Pisces. All right. All right, so let me just clear these away. Let's focus on what's on the bottom. You have a soulmate coming in. You have a new person coming in. One of them is your soulmate. Who is who? Who is who? Yeah, there's some stiff competition out there. Oof, there we go. All right, so that was the easiest card removal I've ever done. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles. Someone's going to be left out in the cold, Pisces. Who's it going to be? Sorry, why am I so excited? I don't know. Someone's going to be left out in the cold. There's a choice. The Lovers here. The old and the new. Single, not in a relationship. Because you are single, not in a relationship. But somebody may... So this is your energy, the grass is greener. Or basically you're looking at your options, but you're highly sought after. You are that queen, not the queen, the 9 of Pentacles energy, which is that single, not in a relationship, but looking mighty fine. All right. Oh, my bastard back. Oh, and I've got to go to bed soon. 20 past 5 in the PM. Yeah, I better get to bed soon for about 6. All right. So what is the 5 of Pentacles? Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles. Someone's not going to be happy because they want to fight for this. Somebody is, they're showing determination here. Yeah, they want strength and courage. It's going to take some strength and courage for you to leave this person out, but there's somebody that really does want to fight for this. What's that? I heard something there. That was strange. Tell me more about the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, it's Binky. I did hear something. Hold on. She's scratching at the door. Okay. Now all I could hear was this psh, 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 like scratching at the door. And going, meow. So yeah, Ace of Wands. Yeah, somebody wants to, you know, make you this offer, like start again. Ace of Wands. Please give me another chance. All right, tell me about the Lovers. What is the Lovers for Pisces? What is the Lovers and why is it here? Yeah, there's somebody that you are going to be walking away from. It could be that you walk away from both, but you could just be walking away to focus on yourself. But I feel like that's a big no, because how many times have you been alone waiting for someone new? I doubt that very much. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's something about fated connection here. A change, a new chapter in your life, a new person. I feel like you're going to go with this new person. I really do. That it could be that the new one is going to be the soulmate here. Yeah, there's this decision over 2. Yes, it's very, very correct, Spirit. Thank you for pointing that out again. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm just, you know, commending. 1 is a wish fulfillment, though. The World. I feel like this, right, I honestly feel like you're going to go with the new here, because the World is like, it's Capricorn energy, but it's about going with a new cycle, throwing caution to the wind and saying, what the hell? It's like you're closing one cycle and you're, you want a new beginning, you want a new start here. So Gemini, Taurus energy, Capricorn, Leo. What else have we got? Give me more about this, lovers. Which one is Pisces more likely to pick? The new, there you go. Thank you very much, Spirit. Appreciate it. The new. Yeah, you're making a judgment call for the new. Hello, ha. All right, so let's see. Capricorn. And now I'm picking up on, I don't know who's who in your energy, what signs you're dealing with, so I'm just going to be rolling the dice and I'll let you decide who they are. So you've got Aquarius, Capricorn so far. You've got Leo. You've got Capricorn again. You've got Gemini. You've got Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Libras, and Libras again. You've got Capricorn again. Libras. Lost for words. Sagittarius. Why do I always stumble at Sagittarius and Scorpio? It's weird, that one. You've noticed that about me. Well, you maybe go back and have a look. Anyway, Virgo. Let's just do two more. Libras again. And Taurus again. I told a lie about that. You've got Aries again. Okay. Should we go in with the all signs, or shall we? Let's do the questionnaire. Pick a card, Pisces. I'm reviving these. Pick a card. In fact, let me just shuffle this. I'm going to lay out, actually I'm going to lay out 4 cards here. Ask a question to Spirit. Think about that question. Meditate on the card that you pick from 1 to 4, and I will reveal all. Or Spirit will. Okay, so answer, Pisces. Whoever's watching this reading and wants to ask a question, please focus on those that are asking and give them an answer, please, Spirit, to their question. Pause the video if you want, you guys, and meditate on that card or whatever. 1, 2, 3. I'm taking 4 from the bottom, just to be a sneaky wee bitch. There we go. So 4. Okay, so focus on your question. Make sure it's kind of simple question, nothing too elaborate. Let's go. So if you picked card 1, it's let go. If you picked card 2, it's reconsider. If you picked card 3, it's communicate clearly. And if you picked card 4, which I took from the bottom, it's success. Oh, okay, so let's go in with your all signs. Okay, I'm just going to clear this away. Okay, Pisces, so let's see what is going on with the all signs. So whoever it is you're dealing with or thinking about or whatever, Aries right through to Pisces, whoever it is. Let's see. Remember to take what resonates from this, so don't read too much into it. If it's really not what your person would do or whatever, or it's the situation, then yeah, use some discernment here rather than getting upset. Okay, so Aries right through to Pisces. What are their intentions and feelings towards Pisces? Aries right through to Pisces. Let's just cut this. Okay. And this one, Aries right through to Pisces. One more shuffle. Aries right through to Pisces. With their intentions and their feelings towards Pisces, please. Okay, here we go, Pisces. The moment we've all been waiting for. So dealing with Aries, they're coming in with truth. They're coming in to clear the air with you, maybe a confession. They may act like they've gotten over it though, but they haven't. They're keeping something from you, and I feel like it's like that they're making it seem like they may have moved on. So they may be coming in with communication. I don't know why. It just could be a breakthrough, like, you know, starting up. But they're kind of depressed still, or they're hiding the truth. Yeah, they're getting sort of to the point where they're not waiting around for something. They're going to be proactive in love. So they may actually want to do something here, bonding and intimacy. So they feel a bond with you. Tell me about Taurus. Taurus, things came to a grinding halt here. No movement. There's a waiting. Somebody's waiting here. Could be at a distance. There's a marriage or a connection or family situation, or they feel like the love is over, but they're waiting. This is an ex-lover, old spark. They may be about to move towards you, but they feel like you maybe don't love them anymore, that it's over, the relationship's over, but they're coming back. Gemini, or maybe they still have a spark for you. Gemini is coming in with communication all of a sudden. They want to end a separation. Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh, they're going to return, but they're going to act like everything's fine, like they've done a lot of growth or some shit like that. They want commitment with you. They find you very attractive. They may have had self-esteem issues. Like maybe they didn't feel worthy. This is why, I don't know, communication stopped. Anything else for Gemini? Love and strong affection, yeah. Cancer. Cancer's been holding back. They're going through some kind of crossroads, tough decision. They have a lot of love for you, or there could be somebody else. Let's see. Oh, they can't prioritize. They may have a decision over you and somebody else. That this is why they've been holding back, and you may have been thinking, why are they acting so off? But they're dealing with somebody else, and they're trying to make a decision here. So there could be something about heartbreak involved down the line with is it Cancer? Leo, there's been a painful ending, a betrayal. No apology either. Cheating, broken trust, waste of your time by the looks of it. Tell me about Virgo. Virgo is walking away, or they're emotionally distant. They're player energy too. Virgo comes up like that quite a lot. I said take it as it resonates. But yeah, there's this kind of immature player-ish energy. There's a lot of magnetic attraction here, but that's basically all it is. Libra. Libra could be feeling rejected or rejected you. They're still in love with you here. They want reciprocity with you. Lies and keeping secrets about why things came to a grinding halt. Why is that? Okay. There was no communication, they're coming out, or why they kept you in the cold. They may answer this. Travel, new experiences. What happened while they were traveling? There you go. There's your answer. Competition, other man, other woman. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio is burdened by something. They're really, really into you, though. Have a lot of desire for you. The Empress. They see you as this Empress. They couldn't make something happen with you. I feel like they tried. They want to work with you again. Yeah, so they want to collaborate with you. They see you as somebody that's very safe, very comfortable, and they're very attracted to you. Very attracted. Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ignoring something here, or struggling with a decision. So they're not doing anything. No, they're getting ready to cut this off. There could be legal matters involved with Sagittarius. Capricorn. Capricorn's in their emotions here. There may be a fight, some kind of conflict or competition. And now there's no speaking, or there's something that they're keeping secret from you though. Nine of Swords. They're struggling with this at night. They're racked with guilt, I feel. They had some kind of spiritual awakening, realization. Queen of Coins, been focusing on their money, or do they want to make you an offer? They want to make you an offer here. They have renewed hope. What are they guilty about though? Being non-committal and taking a pause in this. Oh, they've played. There you go. Change, transition. If they have been a player, they want to change their ways and they want this to work with you. Aquarius. Aquarius is watching you, keeping tabs on you. They've failed to make the right decision, or they're not making a judgment call. They chose somebody else over you. Or there's been some kind of third-party interference here, whether this is a lover or somebody else externally. Hurting and agonizing pain. The Emperor in reverse. They lost control of a situation. Now they're watching you. Things didn't work. Single parent. There could be a single parent here, or you could be... Yeah, something was revealed. Somebody cheated on someone here. They chose wrong. And they feel like it's too late. Yeah, there's an ending here. No going back. So tell me about Pisces, dealing with Pisces. 9 of Cups in reverse. There's no more wish fulfillment for this, or someone's just not being giving. They're feeling very lonely here. You could have been married to them. They're thinking back to when you guys were together. They're really thinking about you and missing. They're finding it hard to move on. They're getting lonely. So they may want to fix things with you, especially if there was a fight. Yeah, they're coming in with honesty and truth. Look, that was the first card that came out as well. Look. So an ending of a cycle, a lesson learned, and the beginning of a new cycle. All right, so that's your reading, Pisces. Thank you for being here, and I'm going to get myself away to bed and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll speak to you tomorrow morning, okay? So I'll get the reading done a bit earlier when I come back from night shift. All right, love you guys. Thank you for being here, Pisces. Take care.